Welcome back to episode 2 of our Glory to Sparta campaign. Very happy to be back. It's been a little while. Last time we left off was about 2 weeks ago, and a lot has happened since then. I went on vacation, and as you might see, a lot has changed with our map. Last time, the first recording that we did, I think we left off where we had just conquered Athens. Now, as you'll see, Macedon is gone. We conquered Pella. Now, I gotta admit, I messed up a little bit, more than a little bit, a decent amount actually. I had recorded an episode just before going on vacation. Did about an hour and a half, maybe closer to hour 45. Conquered Pella, kicked out Macedon, and I meant to have it on a time delay where it would release when I was on vacation, and clearly that did not happen. So I do apologize. We're a couple years ahead of where we last were, but this is just how it's going to be. New learning mistakes, I guess you could call it. In any case, we still have our king, Arius, here. We've got our son sitting in Pella. The only big things that have changed on the map, if you'll see, is we've got a whole lot of trade coming in. Did a lot of diplomacy. And I ended up recruiting an admiral who is at the moment making his way around, I think this is the Black Sea here, making his rounds to all of the different Greek cultures over here in Asia. So we've got trade now with the Ardurii, Bithynia, Colchis, you might say. Got trade with Egypt finally. Knossos is still kicking around. Got trade with Pergamon. They just kicked Galatia out here. And Syracuse. Still no trade with Rome yet, but that's okay. We'll get there. We will get there eventually. Besides that, I don't think I have too much to report. Got our economy going pretty decently. Just been working on getting our income up. We've got a level 2 Perioikos camp now, which are giving us these wonderful light Cretan archers. That's another thing that we changed since the last time. We have swapped out our mercenary Cretan archers for these guys. They cost a fair decent less. They've got more ammunition, and I think they do better in terms of shots per minute. I think the Cretan archers do 7 a minute, I believe it is, and these guys do 8. It will hopefully boost that even more. So they're very nice to have. Other than that, not too much is going on. I don't even think we're at war with anyone at the moment. That's right, where I left off in the lost episode, we'll call it. We finished our war with Macedon, and that was about it. We were going to continue with the conquering of Thrace, but I think we were going to leave it there. We might go to war with the Ardurii to consolidate Thrace, but we'll see what happens. For now, we're gonna hit the end turn and see where that takes us. I should have moved my admiral. The first, I'm a little bit out of sorts. The first episode, which was the very first episode that I recorded, was about just over 2 hours long, about 2 hours and 18 minutes long. These next parts, part 2, technically, part 3 for me, but 2 in our campaign, is going to be about an hour long, and we'll keep it that way, maybe till part 10, where we'll do another hour long recording, but I think an hour each episode is going to be pretty good for us. Get a lot done. So this is the admiral that we recruited. He is from the other ruling house, oh god, I can't, you're Ponted. I don't know what that Y is doing there. I got no clue. We'll call it the Ponted dynasty. We recruited him and sent him out this way. We're gonna have him doing a circle of the Black Sea. Make contact with all the different factions up there. You guys are trespassing on my land, which I do not enjoy. Let's send our spy this way. Start scoping out the settlements over there. I think the king here is going to be the only one we're going to have to worry about. I don't believe there were any other major armies around. We've got this guy here, but that'll be fine. I don't think we're going to push into Thrace just now, but we will set up our king on the outskirts of the province, and we will probably recruit some more swordsmen. I'm happy to keep our son here in Pella. It's pretty well guarded, as is Athens and Sparta. So let's see what kind of upgrading we can do. Not too much gain from this guy. 100. What is that? Just over 100 in wealth from maritime commerce. That could be good, actually, in terms of trade. We've got a decent amount of growth going here, and we are getting some revenue from that. Sorry, I'm just going to turn down the music a little bit there. There we go. Maybe we skip province of Hellas for now. We're getting a lot of income, which is very nice. That's what I was going to do. We're going to switch the inn out for the wine shop, because in the end it gets us a lot more income. We're doing fine on food for now, so I think that's a safe route to go. We will also upgrade the Macrostoic. These Greek names are not working out well for me. What do we get from upgrading this guy? A unit of skirmish cav. We could go up to the Perioikoi shield archers, but I don't think we will, because they do less missile damage. They do less missile damage, less shots per minute, and they hold less ammunition than these guys. Ah, there we go. Yeah. 40 missile damage, 7 shots per minute, 18 ammunition, whereas these guys are 35 damage, 6 shots per minute, and 15 ammunition. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with our cheap guys over here. It's nice having a cheap archer corps. I have stuck with the Helot slingers, they're good for range. I think these guys have the same range, which is nice, but they carry a lot more ammunition, so we can whittle down the health of the really heavy units that we're going to be fighting. Well, maybe not. Maybe not against Thrace, but against the other Greek factions once we decide to conquer them. In any case, we're in a pretty good position here. Do we want to upgrade the hoplite barracks? Let's see what we get from level 3 thorax swordsman, some pikemen. I'm not too interested in the Tarentine cavalry, and I think our cavalry is the same, if not a little bit better. 42 weapon damage, 42 melee attack, 34 weapon damage. I think our veteran Greeks are, yeah, way better. Melee attack, 54, 52 on the low end, 29 weapon damage is the same. And is, well, they've got a little bit, they've got more weapon damage. I'll tell you what, we will go down the hoplite barracks anyways and see where that takes us. We might end up swapping out some of our cavalry units eventually. We have a lot of melee attack, but a little bit lower in the weapon damage area. We'll see. All right, on to the next turn. Yeah, happy to be back and recording. I really did enjoy vacation, but it's nice to be back home. Got a good old tea going, a couple snacks, and an apartment to myself right now, so I'm gonna do a couple recording sessions while the house is quiet. Alright, our Basilius upgraded again. Why don't we go down? I think I was wanting the campaign movement range from this guy. But this one also gives us ammunition and armor. Ammunition and armor it is. All right. Well, let's upgrade our trading port. And I'm happy with the amount of food we're bringing in, at least for now. We will most likely have to upgrade it. Upgrade our food intake eventually, but I think for now we're okay. Yeah. Let's send our spy up to Odessos, and then we'll send her back over just to make sure that there are no armies lurking around, and then I think we might go ahead and declare war on the Adrician kingdom here. Getae, let's see if we can get non-aggression with them. Not yet. Not yet, but that's okay. Cameria, they're at war with Pontus. I want to stay friendly with Pontus. What about Royal Scythia? I know that they're up here somewhere. Let's see if we can... see if we can't make contact with them.
We still have a good wind. Drop anchor.
Geez, they've got quite a lot of armies over here. And they control all of the Bosphorus, which is good for them. I think we do it. I think we declare war. I'll tell you what, we'll offer them some unfavorable terms. Now we have pretext. Not that that actually matters in terms of the game, but just a little bit of fun for us. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve this one. I don't think we need to... yeah, we don't need to actually fight that on the field.
Advance.
As usual, releasing the captives. Curry a little bit of favor.
Commander.
And let's go ahead and push out.
None will escape.
And that will be about it for now. Let's keep going into the next turn. And a child is born. Looks like our son has had another child, which is very nice. I'm gonna keep an eye out on this one. I can't even begin to try and pronounce that name. We're gonna keep an eye out, make sure that when this child comes of age, we go ahead and educate them, it. I don't actually know what gender the child is, but we'll find out eventually. I think the hope eventually is that if it's a boy, we get a marriage and another influential woman, which would be very nice. An influential wife, I should say. If they are girls, we will be able to recruit some new generals, which would be nice for us. Because in terms of military force, I like to keep the generals in the family, either sons or in-laws, just as a rule of protection against civil war. Let's go ahead and... do we want to do a siege? There's a lot of skirmish cav.
At your command.
I think the skirmish cav... there's a lot of skirmishers in general. This will be a hard fight. I would rather fight it on the field, to be honest. Which may sound a little odd, but I would rather face their skirmishers on the field where we can use our cavalry. But they also have quite a lot of cavalry, skirmisher cavalry at that, which isn't great. We're going to continue the siege, at least for the moment. I'd like to see if we can get non-aggression with the Getae. But nothing yet. That's alright. Send our scout up this way, make contact, and then we'll send him down. I don't know what river this is. I really should. Royal Scythia. I'm sure we can be friends, no? There we go. What about trade? You want 1800 for trade.
A modest gift of coin would have my people see you in a new light.
200. That's... That's 9 turns of trade before we see return. 9 turns of free trade. No, I don't think we're gonna do that. It's about 9. Well, we've got non-aggression with them, which is good enough for now. Armenia, I didn't notice you guys down here. You are at war with Colas.
Be welcome,
No, you don't want non-aggression. Obviously, you don't want trade.
give short weight. Cannot add coin and lie.
Okay. No, that's okay. I think we're fairly good for the moment. Let's go ahead and upgrade some of our buildings down here in Hellas. Why don't we? Oh, that's expensive. Jeez. Let's go ahead and do food. And I'm okay to take
For the gods!
some attrition. I think we'll be okay. I'm hoping that they sally out.
For death and honor!
Really would rather not fight a siege here with all those skirmishers.
To victory!
Or did we just go ahead and do it? Let's see. My worry with all of those skirmishers is that it's going to take a long time to get the siege towers and the ram up to the gate and to the walls. We can use our light Cretan archers to counter them. And we've got slingers. The only problem with the slingers is they are more direct fire and can't arch their shots over the palisade. We've got a large contingent of infantry, heavy infantry, which will be able to push. And we've got melee cavalry to get in there once we do. And they are mostly skirmishers. Peltasts, skirmishers, tribal garrison. Not worried about their melee at all. Not even their general.
For the gods!
What do we go in with? 4 ladders. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm hoping that this goes well and I don't embarrass myself. Nice dry day. Very good. Alright. I would like to stay away from these towers here as much as possible. The capture point is over here, which is very good. I think our best course of action is going to be to set up our siege towers. Over on this side, and we push quickly this way.
Spear infantry at your command.
I'm going to put...
Ready for order!
Oh, you drop it as well.
Command! Sparta, commander!
I'm going to put the swordsman and the Spartan veteran hoplites on the siege towers.
Melee infantry ready! Sparta!
Spearmen at the ready.
Sparta!
Put them like so.
Orders! Your orders? Royal Spartans! On watch!
Spartans!
By your command!
Keep everyone in formation, toggle guard mode, make sure that they're all in hoplite wall,
Commander!
and
Commander!
then we will
Battle
group
ready!
them.
Archers! Hold
We're gonna get our archers up front. They've got precision shot, which is very nice, quick reload, which is very useful. I don't think these guys are gonna have much in terms of armor, so we might just stick with the standard shot. I think that'll be fine. We'll group them up.
guard!
Take our slingers, put them just behind because they have same amount of range, and I want them to arc their shots as much as possible, get them over the palisades instead of just hitting the wall in front.
At your command!
Group them up, and I think we'll group our cavalry into two separate
Ready and awaiting orders.
groups.
Battle group awaiting
And
orders.
they might not do much this this battle. What kind of gates do we have here? This one. Ooh. Actually, we might go this way. We might be able to get to the capture point a lot quicker going this way. So that is a much farther distance. I think we're gonna do that. Apologies while I redeploy our guys here. 3. I'm tempted to keep the cavalry a little bit spread out. I think what we'll do is we'll keep one unit over here, out of range of the guardhouse, a little bit close, just to catch any fleeing units. Now, do we... Here's the gamble. Do we put the 5th group over on this one or this one? I think we're gonna do this one. Also, hopefully it will draw some other units away from where we are mounting our full attack. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Okay, I think we're ready to go. We're gonna get in here.
Spartans! When we take this place, it will be a heavy blow to our enemies and their ambitions. The glory and loot we gain are just added delights. Once we are
right.
within the walls, do as you will. Now, to arms!
Let's get them going.
Missile infantry ready.
Unfortunately, we can't do a spread out formation, but that's okay. We will just stay
Missiles awaiting targets!
a little bit farther away. Stay a little bit out of range.
Understood!
And off they go.
Missile infantry!
Let's pop precision shot on them.
Slingers!
Spread these guys out a little bit
Missiles
more.
awaiting targets!
Probably go something like this.
Advance at speed!
Orders.
This we can get our
At speed.
slingers into the fight as well. Want to keep them away as much as we can, but we'll be fine. I really shouldn't have popped precision shot right then. That was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it?
General!
But that's okay.
Double time!
Missile
Putting in
infantry.
good work, taking them out. I don't know if we ended up drawing away anyone, but that's okay.
Quickly now.
these guys down here. It's a very nice pond they have. Yeah. Kind of don't think we did too much by putting the cavalry out there, but that's okay.
Archers!
I would like to shift these guys' fire down this way. So that their shots can be a little bit more effective, I'm hoping. A lot are bouncing off, but that's okay. That's alright. Still doing good. Let's get some close-in views for you guys here. Just getting pelted. Now, I think it might be prudent of us to use this opportunity to take out the arrow tower here. Hope they don't get too close. Oh, they kind of are. Well, hopefully it doesn't take too long. It should be okay. I think it'll be fine. And then we'll pull them back quickly. We haven't lost too many. All right, we're good. And pull them back.
Double time! At the double! Formation! Move!
We're doing good. We are taking them out. And we'll switch them back to standard shot. You don't need that anymore. The arrow tower is almost down. Making some good progress on it. Taking out plenty of units. No, I am seeing a decent few amount of units coming out this gatehouse. I'm gonna send our cavalry that we have over here to intercept them. See if we can't mop up some of them as they come.
Missile infantry at your command! Slingers!
The archers have a really good shot, I'm thinking, of these guys here, and I would kind of like to move the slingers if we can. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage to these Thracian cavalry, which is very nice. Very nice.
Archers!
Let's make sure that they are hitting these guys here.
Archers!
Missiles awaiting targets. Double time.
All right.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
And we are going to push our units in hard. Get them moving. Do not sit around. You guys gotta go. Shift them this way.
We await your command.
Spartans!
Melee
Same
horsemen.
time. I think these guys will be okay. What we're gonna do is set up
Sparta!
something of a defensive line here. Just kind of pepper them as they
We
come.
await your command. Advance at speed.
Although these guys are almost out of ammunition anyways.
Your command.
Let's shift
March.
them this way.
Yours to command.
Spartans!
Come on.
Orders! As fire!
Spears ready.
Just push them back as much as possible. Let's see if we can get our skirmishers up here actually.
Melee troops! Advance!
Ready and waiting.
To for glory!
Go, 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 go. Don't sit around. Don't sit around.
March! Melee infantry!
We are getting our guys up here. Let's get the next wave
Yes,
of melee infantry up here as well. I want to send you guys in there.
Waiting. Ready for orders.
And I want to send a unit down this way to capture the gate.
Advance at speed.
melee troops! Close ranks! Raise shields!
Yours to command.
Let's
At speed!
see if we can't move them this way.
Sparta!
Oh, that's gonna be bad. Shouldn't have done that.
Sparta!
Spears ready. At the double.
Yeah, fighting these guys is tricky.
Slingers! Loose!
Missile infantry ready.
At speed!
Ready for orders.
Oh, come on.
Advance at speed.
We're getting picked apart, which is not what I wanted.
Okay, march.
Run them this way. But we're doing good.
At your service!
We are doing good.
Slingers!
Almost there. We only got a little bit more to go. Let's quickly run this cavalry this way because I have a feeling they're going to try and make a run for it. Keep one out this way.
Archers!
That's okay. We'll let them go.
At speed! Spartans! Slingers! Commander! Advance!
Good, good, and good. I'm gonna send one of those cavalry units this way to mop up these guys, which are fleeing. Very nice, very nice.
We await your
And you
command.
guys are going to wait over here. Send one of you off after those guys. And we'll send the other one. Oh, never mind. We are done and we can quit right away. Very nice. Archers doing a really good job. Almost 300 kills each. Slingers, not as many. That's okay though. Most of our casualties were between these guys just getting peppered inside of the settlement. Very good.
Commander,
Very good. All right. And we can go ahead and break all of these down. And we have made the first step towards conquering Thracia. which is very nice. Where are we at with you? You're good. You're good. Just doing our final checks. I'm not gonna upgrade this guy. Not yet, at least. Upgrading him doesn't do too much for us. Mercenary hiring cost, but that's okay. I don't think we're gonna be hiring any mercenaries anymore. I only really wanted it for the Cretan archers. The light Cretan archers. Alright.
At your command.
Let's go ahead and do another end turn. They want peace. Not a chance. Pergamon's doing well over there in, I think that is the territory of Asia. Kicked out Galatia, which is very nice for them and for us. Finished up that one. Think we don't have any iron yet, so I'm not too interested in going down the siege technology route. Eventually we will, for the blacksmith and for the shield makers. Those are two very, very nice buildings to have. But at the moment, we just can't do it because it requires iron. I believe. I'm pretty sure. How could I find out? That's all right. I'm fairly certain they require iron. We are going to get a... First off, we're going to do a temple. Then we're going to do subterranean aqueduct for the growth. And yeah, we'll upgrade you. And what else? Could do the wine market or the Emporion, which gives us more income. 120 to 180 and 240 to 360. Or we'll do the wine market because we also get income from tariffs. Bit of a touchy subject right now. And we could go to the megapolis. Meh. That's all right. Why don't we
need good fighters.
Recruit some more archers? I'm gonna add them to our main army. And I think we're good there. All right. Next end turn. Oh, our admiral. He's going to be making his way down. Is this the Danube River here?
We must rest a while.
I don't know. Might be. I'm 90% sure the Roman border extended to the Danube River, and I'm Pretty sure that's the one there. Oh. Oh boy. I actually wanted to be going down this route. Yep. Your settlement, potentially inciting rebellion and a plague in Sparta. That's not good. Or Sparta. Well, that's alright. There's not too much growth to be had here at the moment. Need glassware for that next one, huh? Well, we need resources for all of them, and we're not getting those right now, so I think we're fine. Let's check on our grandchildren. Bacchylides? Not a clue. Climere? Something like that. God dang. Alright. I think we're fine here. We'll get the mega. I keep on wanting to say megalopolis for some reason. Megapolis. For the growth down in Macedonia. We will get the grain market. That's what I'm calling it, the grain market. Actually, we'll go for the fountain house for the growth, which I would rather have.
We hunger for battle.
All right.
Commander.
What we're gonna do. What are we going to do? We're gonna pull our spy down this way. Not seeing too much, that's okay. We're going to pull our army to the bridgehead here.
Commander. Waiting for orders.
Drop in another contingent of archers.
Make haste,
And
men.
we will send our son on force march
Faster, damn you all.
back here.
Battle.
I'm not too worried about the public order. That'll go away in time. Cultural differences, yeah. Provincial instability, 1 per turn, that'll go down. It'll be okay. And if not, well, we've got our main army here. Just in case.
Steady as we go.
He's making his way. I don't know if he's going to find anything interesting, but I still like to send him out. I think it's good that we backed Colchis here, because they just took this region from Armenia, which is nice. So good for them. All right.
At
Yeah,
your
we'll stay here
command.
for now. We can't do any stances because we don't have enough movement allowance, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll go for the megapolis here in Athens as well. All right, we're doing good. Doing good. I'm hoping to get one more battle in this episode. No, I don't want defensive alliance with you.
I set aside my sword to speak
Whoa.
warrior to warrior.
They must be
The
getting
way of the world for
smacked down here in Asia. No way. No, I do not want you as a satrapy. Thank you very much. But if they're that desperate, they must be on their last legs.
Can you not see?
Syracuse.
Our armies could be
be nigh invincible. The world will tremble.
I don't think we're gonna go in for that either. I would like to get trade with Rome finally, mainly because it will allow us to see all the way up to the Italian peninsula.
Rome offers you honest welcome.
Come on.
Trade with
I got good wine and marble to trade. You guys have glass, which I need. Wonder how close they are to saying yes.
speak, for you have my attention as the heir of the august Senate.
Oh, you guys are at war with way too many people. Jeez. Ah, poor Massilia. I wonder if the Etruscan League still owns Sardinia. I'm pretty sure this one's Sardinia and this one is Corsica. Carthage, obviously. Libya down here? Somewhere? Or maybe it was over here. Nope, it's over here. Well, traditionally, I'm not sure where their actual faction is. Massalia is sad that they're at war with them. I do like a good Massalia campaign, although it gets tough up here in Gallica, just because there are so many hostile factions. In any case, sorry for the little tangent there. Let's see how close they are. There we go. All right, I'm happy with that, even if it isn't the most profitable. Huh. They must have a military port here in Neapolis. So most times when I get trade with Rome, it comes from this way. That's interesting. Yeah, they must have a trade port. Well, obviously they have a trade port here instead of over here. That's odd. I don't think I've seen that before. And there we go. We have required glassware now. Boost us from 400 to 600, which is nice without needing any food. Very good, very good. Let's boost your growth. And I want the Shrine of Zeus, obviously, for the cultural conversion. Just want to make sure that public order 8 to 5 to 5 2. Yeah, going down the Zeus temple and the temple of Zeus. Panhellenios. I'm sure that means something important. No disrespect to
Yes.
Zeus.
All hands to the oars.
All right. I think we're going to send our admiral here down this way. Make contact with anyone along the Asian coast. Is this Cyprus here? Should be Cyprus. I think. I can't remember the name of the faction that starts over here, but normally they get pretty powerful. And it's good to have trade with them. Let's see about... Maybe we get trade with Chimeria. Who are you guys at war with? Nobody? You want trade? Sure, cool. It's only with 126, but gives us more line of sight, which is honestly the thing that I care about more. Royal Scythia.
Greetings. Speak.
I'm surprised you guys don't want trade. It's a bit of a shame, but
Be welcome, but May Athena
No, they don't want trade either, so
I think
oh well.
trade a bad idea. We do not want simple
All right. Is there anybody else? No. Okay. Let's head back here. We're going to send our spy down this way just to double check that there's nobody hiding, and there is not. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick last battle. These Assault Raider Thracian warriors are kind of the only thing that they have going for them here. I'm not worried about their skirmishers at all. We outrange them. And I'm pretty sure we outnumber their skirmishers as well. So we'll be just fine here. Let's get into this battle. And then we will call it there. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Really, really looking forward to getting back into recording. I was thinking about it while on vacation. All right. Let's just do a
Melee troops.
frontal assault.
Sparta! Sparta! Commanders!
Orders understood. By your
All right.
command. Guard.
Yeah, I think we'll stick on normal shot. Seems like that's working out just fine. We're gonna stick them just in front of our main line.
General!
Honestly, we might actually tuck these guys into
At the ready.
into hoplite wall and these guys into shield wall, and then switch them. Yeah.
Archers!
No, it's not as flexible as we probably should be, but I don't think this battle is going to take very long at all.
Grouped and ready.
Put the skirmishers, the slingers up front just to soak up any incoming fire.
As you command.
Some of them have got to cold already. What is that, level 7, I guess it is? There's 9 total. Good for them.
Battle group
All right.
awaiting orders. Swift melee cavalry. Orders understood. When we take this place,
I hate when it does that. Send the cav off this way and off this way. They're probably going to land the bulk of their troops over here. So I'll just keep these cavalry down there.
General!
And let's push in.
March.
Oh. They're coming out to
We
face
await
us.
Your command.
Good for them. Not so good for them because I'm going to ambush them with my cavalry.
Melee cavalry ready. Quickly now.
Gonna send these guys. They're just gonna sit there?
Melee cavalry ready.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna pause really quickly and turn these guys off of fire at will. Because if they're just gonna sit there, then it is quite prudent for us to just go in and attack with our cavalry. I'm not worried about their
We await
Thracian
your
warriors at all, but I will avoid them.
command. Advance at speed.
avoid them as much as
Yours to
possible.
command.
Go on, Cav. Go earn your paychecks.
Swift melee cavalry!
Melee cavalry ready. We await your command. Archers! Missile infantry.
And why don't we use up our...
Fire at anyone!
Oh, maybe not actually, never mind. Don't do that.
Swift melee cavalry. Your orders? Loose!
Yours to command!
Melee horsemen.
Engage!
Orders.
Very good.
Forward!
That was well worth it.
Engage!
Well worth it. You guys can stay on fire
Missiles
at
awaiting
will.
targets.
I think we're okay to let
Pick
these
your
guys
targets, men.
come off as well.
Melee horsemen!
And we will continue to run down
Ready for
anyone. Wonder if we could just capture the
Riders of the double!
zone without... Oh,
Swift riders at your command.
send those guys back that way.
Melee cavalry ready!
There's a couple escaping out that way, but that's alright. I think we might actually be about to capture the zone here, which would be very funny. I'll keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on these guys.
Melee horsemen!
Make sure we don't get boxed in. Pull them out should we need to.
Quickly now!
Yeah, let's get out of there. Just pull them
Forward!
over here. And why don't we
Yours to command.
pull our archers up this way? Create a front line over here.
Orders.
Swift melee
Well,
cavalry!
I guess that would be why, huh? He's just mob? No, Athration.
Advance! Run forward!
Not that I'm too worried about them, but still,
General!
just to be safe.
At what are you waiting? At the double!
Okay, they are coming out.
At your service! At the double! Double time!
Ready and waited!
Your orders? Advance at speed!
Second line,
Melee cavalry ready! Forward!
send them over. Those guys.
Your command!
Melee cavalry!
These guys are getting mopped up real nicely.
Spartans! Archers!
Let's get them on precision shot. All of them.
General! By your command!
Pop a rally, just because we can.
Steady pace!
And a steady. And in we go.
Orders! Quickly
You guys
now!
are mopped up. You guys are mopped up. Everybody's getting mopped up. Yeah, these Thracians just don't hold up. Let's pull our guys back a little bit just to give archers some room to do their thing.
Riders of the double!
And I would say that was pretty
Melee
easy.
cavalry ready. Yours to command.
Not that we expected any less.
Swift riders at your command.
Get them going after those guys. And I
Melee horsemen.
think
For glory!
Sparta! Swift riders at your command!
that'll be just about it.
Charge!
Oh, don't shoot your own cavalrymen. No. Don't do that. Good mop up. I am not seeing... Ah, there they are.
At your service.
Go, go, go. Everybody go. After them. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple stragglers, but I'm not too worried about them. Maybe we'll keep you back here, because you've got more levels.
Engage!
You're at level 6, and these guys are only at level 5. We'll send you after these ones.
Melee cavalry ready.
You guys are going to book it your fastest off this way. And that will be it for us. Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Run. No, run. God damn. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Good stuff. Yeah, a couple stragglers, but I'm not worried about them. Good. All right. We lost 16 guys overall. Very good work. Archers, of course, pulling us through. Cavalry doing most of the mopping up. Although, I'll be honest, they did some really good work there in the beginning. Really good work.
We hunger for battle.
All right. Let's see. I think we're going to want the wealth from agriculture. We got some fish here. That's okay. Let's get a... Yeah, herding ground. Can't change that to a fishing spot, but that's okay. And that is going to be it for us today. So,
Yes.
at least for this episode. Done about an hour 10. And we made some good progress. Started getting into Thracia here. Exploring the Black Sea. Made some very nice progress. Alright. Is this the Black Sea? Or is this? I'm pretty sure this is the Black Sea. And this is the Bosphorus. 90% sure. I'm only a little bit iffy on my my geography. In any case, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time when I promise we will have our proper episode 3. Gonna do another hour long, and we're gonna continue our conquest of Thracia and our consolidation of power here in Greece. All right, thanks guys.